Did you see the other day? 96% of what they do, all I do is good stuff. The economy is the best it's ever been. Your coal, by the way, folks, some of you are in the coal world. Your coal is coming back big, 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 big. Your steel is coming back. Your steel is coming back. Those plants are going to be opening. And what we've done with the 25% tariffs for those guys that come in and dump their steel all over the place. And by the way, it's not good steel. You guys know what I mean. It's crap. But your steel is coming back. It's all coming back. And 6 months prior to the election in 2020, every one of those guys, we really endorse Donald Trump. We think he has to win. You know why? Because if I don't win the election, their ratings are going to go so far down, they're going to be out of business, every one of them. Can you imagine? Can you imagine covering Bernie or Pocahontas? Pocahontas, how about that? Pocahontas. Can you imagine these guys? Some of them are actually smiling, but some of them just can't stand it, honestly. Some of them, they can't take it. Can you imagine having to cover Elizabeth Warren for 4 years? You know, I was watching during the campaign, and Hillary was sitting right there, and Pocahontas was up, and she was so angry. Look, we love each other, the women, the men. We love each other. Everybody loves. She was so angry. I said, you know, I think she's losing the entire male audience and many of the women. She was going at it, and Hillary's sitting there saying, oh, my God, what did I do here? This is... But can you imagine if they had to cover some of these people that are running? I think any of them, to be honest with you. I think any of them. Oh, I'd love Oprah to win. I'd love to beat Oprah. I know her weakness. No, I know her weakness. I know her. You know, I know her very well. I was on her last show, or one of the last, I guess the last week. She had Donald Trump and Donald Trump's family. My, we've come down a long way, haven't we? I'm now president, and probably, you know, but think of it. I know her weakness. Wouldn't we love to run against Oprah? I would love it. I would love it. That would be a painful experience for her. So we've created 3 million, thank you, darling. Oh, they're positive. I thought they were negative. They're positive. That's always the problem. We have a room that's packed. If we have one person, and that's actually a fan. By the way, that's a fan over there. But if we have one person that speaks, it's like a big deal the next day. So we've created 3 million jobs since Election Day. Nobody thought that was possible. We've passed the largest tax cuts and reform in American history. We've created more than 300,000 new jobs alone last month. And you saw the numbers yesterday. Yesterday's numbers, job reports, was among the best numbers ever produced in the history of our country. In the history of our country. In fact, my guys... In fact, my guys came into my office, and they gave me the number, because if you add the previous month, which was adjusted upward by 52,000 jobs. They were low last month. It adjusted upward. So we're like over 360,000 jobs. And I said, let me ask you, is that a mistake? I don't think I've ever seen, you know, if you get 160, it's good. We were at 360. So I looked at my guys, I said, is that a typographical error? What is that? But you saw it was one of the best reports. And you know the amazing thing? Wages went up a little bit. You haven't had wages in 19 years. Wages are starting to go up. Think of it. Wages. I mean, how good is that? Wages starting to go up. African American unemployment has reached the lowest level in history. The lowest. You know, African-American, and I'm very proud of that, African-American unemployment 2 months ago reached the lowest level in history. And then last month it went up a little bit, right? And I made the mistake, because I didn't know it went up. And it wasn't quite as good, but it wasn't historic. So I was in a different month, and I said, African unemployment is the lowest level in history. They killed me, because it was the previous month. But here's the good news. The new month brought it down to the lowest level, so now it's the lowest level. Hispanic unemployment is the lowest level. Think of that. Hispanic unemployment is the lowest level in history. Women, we love you. We love you. Hey, didn't we surprise them with women during the election? Remember? Women won't like Donald Trump. I said, have I really had that kind of a problem? I don't think so. But women won't like Donald Trump. It will be a rough night for Donald Trump because the women won't come out. We got 52%, right? 52, right? And I'm running against a woman. You know, that's not that easy. 155 million people are now employed. That is, came out this morning, that is the highest level of employment in the history of our country. 155 million. Think of that. While the Obama administration in its final year was losing 1,000 manufacturing jobs a month, we've created almost 300,000 new manufacturing jobs. Think of that. Think of that. The task for all of us, for everyone here tonight, is to make sure that this great American comeback continues. Full speed ahead. We are doing things that are amazing. You know, make America great again, right? Make America great again, right? So you know what the new slogan is going to be? I won't tell you. We've got to keep it secret, except did you ever see so much press? Wow. You know what the new slogan will be? Because I can't use it in 3 years from now. I can't say, very good. I can't use it. I can't go like in 4 years and say, here's my slogan, which is now 2.5 years we'll have to start thinking, right? It's getting close. We can't say make America great again because I already did that, right? Right? So, right? So our, not my slogan, our slogan, this is a team. Our new slogan will be, and you know, this is on the assumption it happens, which I'm almost positive. Can never be 100% sure. I never like to go too far in advance, but let's assume it's going like it's going. By the way, if we coasted for 2.5 years, we did a hell of a job. You know that. In fact, I was telling some of the guys, let's just coast. Because the stock market is up almost 40% since Election Day. Think of that. Almost 40%. Think of that. And by the way, that's not rich people. That's for everybody. I mean, you have your 401ks, which are up 42%, 38%. I tell it all the time. I take pictures back with the policemen. I love the policemen. I love the firemen. They're great. Right? And they're always coming up and saying, sir, thank you very much. My 401k is up 41%. My wife thinks I'm a genius. They think like they're great investors, okay? But they're up, way, way up, and that's good. That's really good. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we have to have. We're so proud of this country. But our new slogan, when we start running in, can you believe it, 2 years from now, is going to be, keep America great, exclamation point. Keep America great. But we can only do that if we elect people who are going to back our agenda and fight for our values. And that is why we have to defeat Nancy Pelosi, and Maxine Waters, a very low IQ individual. You ever see her? You ever see her? We will impeach him. We will impeach the president. But he hasn't done anything wrong. It doesn't matter. We will impeach him. She's a low IQ individual. You can't help it. She really is. We will impeach him. But you have Maxine Waters, and you have plenty of others. And, I mean, Nancy Pelosi, you can't have that. And Conor Lamb, Lamb the Sham, right? Lamb the Sham. He's trying to act like a Republican, so he won't give me one vote. Look, I don't know him. Looks like a nice guy. I hear he's nice looking. I think I'm better looking than him. I do. I do. I do. And he's slightly younger than me. Slightly. No, I heard that. Then I saw it. He's okay. He's all right. Personally, I like Rick Saccone. I think he's handsome.